Pastor Jody here with Bibles and Bread Ministries, a word for the day. Hey guys, do me a favor, and I think it's right down about over here. There's a red button that says subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe to our videos. Please subscribe to our videos. We hope that you'll be blessed by the word of the day that the Lord is giving us. Man, if you haven't figured it out over the last week or so, we have been taking a look at the fruit of the Spirit. I haven't said that, but I think you probably have figured that out by now. And so, listen, today, the word that we want to look at today is in the New King James, it's kindness, and in the King James, it says gentleness. But when you take that word and you go look at the Greek, it actually has to do with of good moral character. In the world today, where we stand today, there is a lot of immorality that goes on. There is no plumb line. See, here's the problem. You can say you don't need Jesus or you don't need this book, that I can just be a good human being and make it into heaven. But here's the question. Without using this book, what are you basing your moral character off of? You're basing it off of, I'm better than the rest of the world. But that's not good enough, because even Jesus says this, there's none good except the Father, no, not one. Even Jesus said he wasn't good enough. Only the Father was good enough. And so if we have nothing to base it off of, as you've watched through history, each generation, of course, we have our ups and our downs, but each generation gets a little bit further and further away from the book, and things that used to be immoral and ungodly, now you're called all kinds of names and put into some category if you think it's wrong. And if the plumb line of the world is what you're going by, it's so off straight that you can't build your life on a good foundation. Now, when I talk about a plumb line, those of you who know anything about carpentry, a plumb line, there's a little thing called a plumb bob that goes at the bottom of the line. You hang it off of the roof, and it will hang perfectly straight. There you can take that without having a level or anything else, that line, and you can put a door in, and if you line the door up with that plumb line, that door will be perfectly straight and perfectly square. And so without having something in our life to base our goodness off of, our morality off of, our kindness off of, our gentleness off of, if we don't have something to base it off of, then what happens is we don't have that plumb line. We just eyeball it, if you will, and suddenly the door is crooked. And if you've ever lived in a house that is settled or something, when a door gets crooked, it doesn't close. It stays standing wide open. So that's what happens with our life. Our life stays standing wide open for anything to come in that can come in, because there's no way we can close the door on it. So any evil spirits, any junk, any demonic stuff can come in the door and come in and become a part of our life, because we can't close the door. Because we haven't based our life on anything real and tangible and true. Listen, if you want to know on a daily basis how to live your life or where to start in this book, you can just start in the book of Psalm and read it every single day. Proverbs. Read them every single day. There's 30 Proverbs. You can read them every day, and it'll get you through the whole month. And man, if you just lived your life based off of that, man, you're in pretty good shape. But there's many more books. There's 66 of them. And there's 66 books written over, I think, about 1,500 years by a bunch of different authors with the same story of the truth and how to live our life and what to do with our life. See, if we stand against things that are evil in the world comes against us, but that's okay. Because the Bible says, I'll have tribulations while you're in the world, you're going to have tribulations, but take heart because I've overcome the world. And so we need something to base what do we base it off of? The law of the land? Well, the law of the land changes all the time. This book never changes. So when you look at this book and you open it up and you see something that you don't like and you line it out and you base your religion off of something with missing parts out of this book, your plumb line is off plumb. Your doors will be wide open. Homosexuality, sexual perversion of all different kinds, fornication, lust, alcoholism, drug abuse. It's all in the book. And it's not meant to so that we can't to hem us up and cause us to not be free and not be able to have any fun. It's meant to cause us to be free. There's freedom in this book. What comes with alcohol? Alcoholism. There's no freedom in that. What comes with drug abuse? Drug addiction. There's no fun in that. Tell me what the suicide rate is in the homosexual community? There's no freedom in that, but there's freedom in this book, and the Bible says, "Whom the Son sets free is free indeed." So we need to have a moral compass. We need to be kind. We need to be gentle. We need to be moral people of good moral standing. Guys, we love you guys so much. Listen, if y'all know that we do the homeless outreaches, you know that we do the food outreaches and all those kinds of things. If you'd like to be a part of what we do, just give us a holler. We've always got places to put you. We can help you with what you need for your ministry to be successful. If you need anything, just get with us. A few things that we need is we definitely always need water this time of year. We need socks, hygiene products. We need some Bibles and tracts right now. We're getting low on those things. So, man, if you want to give, please get with us, and we will definitely put your gift to good work. If you want to give a financial donation, you can do that at biblesandbread.com. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the page. Very important. And, guys, listen, we love you guys so much. We want to see the truth taught in this world today. In a world that's broken. And I want you to remember one last thing. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. God bless you guys. Have a very, very blessed Wednesday.